Hello, hello, hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Monday to you all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Good to see ya, and I'm hyped. Today, we're heading to Modern. It has been a minute since we've Moderned, and we're starting with Modern today, not just with any deck, with a deck that looks sweet and is also super trolly. This is gonna be fun. Hey, what's up, Stu Real? Etherealex, McIntyre, is it Matt? Good to see you. Kurt Bros, Garruk Sis Leader, Kevin Zelda, welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Monday afternoon to y'all. Bet Boss, Scoops here to you as well. Hello, hello. Kurt Bros, how are you? Cherry Man, what's going on this afternoon? So, hopefully everyone, hey Bennymon, how are you today? I thought today was Sunday, lost all perception of time. Oh, this weekend was Worlds. Did everyone watch Worlds? Man, what a interesting tournament. Worlds is so funny because you don't get to see a lot of deck diversity. You only got 16 players. They all play the best decks, but there was some really high-level magic. I could not figure out exactly the tournament structure, but it was pretty sweet. Hey, what's up, Lucas Nato? I'm excited to be back at Modern. Modern has been growing on me again. It's been a minute. We kind of took a break, but now Modern is back. Mr. Finkles, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Hey, what's up, Bobby Benobi? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Jaguar, welcome. Happy Family Day. What's Family Day? Is Family Day... What level of holiday is that in Canada? I've never heard of Family Day. That sounds like something that Ricky has on occasion in Trailer Park Boys. That's only Family Day. That's a real thing? No, wait. Is Family Day an actual Canadian holiday? Really? Oh! On Trailer Park Boys, they refer to Family Day a couple times, and I thought it was just like something they were doing with their family. I didn't know it was an actual holiday. Jonathan Snow for the 27th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. So it's Family Day, apparently, in Canada. So happy Family Day, everyone. And we are playing some Temur in Modern, and this deck is so funny. I'm really excited for this deck. This has a lot of stuff that I love, all jammed into one. You Just Custer. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Actually, no, just hello to you. But thank you anyway. Mr. MC Plow, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for you. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Thanks for looking at my Gideon Friends Pioneer deck with budget concerns over the weekend. Yeah, that deck looked fun, McIntyre. I liked it. So anyway, oh man, more subs all in a row. Taylor Jones for the 29th month. Welcome you to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for you. Yeah, gotta play the mismatched Blood Moons. That's one of my rules of playing Blood Moon. We got white border, we have Masterpiece, we have foil white border, which is black border, and then we have Masters Edition. So we got the mission match of Blood Moons to tilt our opponents, but let's do some reminders. And then we'll talk about this deck, start playing Magic. Main plan is we're going to do a league with this Temur deck, see what happens, and then after that, we'll see how long this goes. Maybe we play some Standard, maybe we do something else, maybe it's just one league. We'll see how long this league takes, but I'm excited for this. So, reminders, Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube, if you're looking for some Standard action. We played some Divine Woe Strider last night for Much Brew. There's some Pioneer Budget Magic going up tonight. Tons of other stuff as well going up this week. So keep an eye on for that. Tomer video is going to start filtering in along with Crim stuff. So all that stuff on the way on the YouTube channel. Hey, what's up, Brian? I'm doing well. How are you today? Our sponsor today, which, our sponsor always, actually, Card Kingdom. If you need some Magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. From Theros Beyond Death or other sets, they got them in stock. You can even grab a Sweet Scoop Soldier sticker. Just tell them you want one in your order notes. They'll give it to you for free. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmat, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. Hey, what's up, Fungaroo? How are you today? So let's talk about this ridiculous deck. Hey, what's up, Taylor Jones? So this is Temur Spark Double for Modern, and this deck's really funny. So on one hand, we're kind of Temur mid-range. We got some Lightning Bolts, we got some Spreads for removal. We have Tarmogoyf because it's a good creature. Ice Fang, it's a good creature. A couple of Uros, good value creature. We have some Renin 6s, which is a powerful Planeswalker. Make sure we hit our land drops, can ping small stuff. So at first, it kind of just looks like a value deck. But when you really dig into the deck, this deck is actually incredibly trolly, because the idea of this deck is we win the game if we can win the game. Sad News Bears and Debate Bro, welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, so this deck, we can win with the value plan. Just play Ice Fang Kodos and Uros and Tarmogoyfs and kill some stuff, play some Planeswalkers. But if things go wrong, we can draw the game. This is our backup plan. If everything falls apart and we can't actually win, we can shift gears, and instead of trying to win the game, just draw the game and start over again with another game. So the draw the game combo is Garruk Relentless and then also Spark Double. If we can copy a Garruk Relentless with Spark Double, this is going to draw the game. It's going to create a Garruk that keeps flipping and just goes and goes and goes and goes. The game can't progress, and that will give us another chance at winning. So if we're about to lose, we can just Spark Double our Garruk, draw the game on the spot. Also, Spark Double, kind of sweet copying like Uro, Legendary gets around that, can copy Ice Fang Quaddles to draw more cards, or Tarmogoyfs. We can also Stifle with our Repudiate, the trigger on Uro to keep it around. We gotta shadow it out just to get people with fetch lands. And that's basically the deck. Temur stuff. Oh yeah, also Blood Moon. Can't forget the Blood Moons. Our nice mismatched Blood Moon to jank people out of the game. So Temur stuff that also can just draw the game is our get out of jail free card. If we're about to lose, just copy the Garruk with the Spark Double, draw the game on the spot. So how does Moto handle the situation? I have literally no idea. We're gonna find out. Hopefully we will get to find out. T-Beams, Kanoic, I think there's a pretty good chance we'll draw the game at least one game, because I'm actually really curious. Honestly, I will be completely upfront. When I saw this deck 5-0'd, by the way, which is kind of blowing my mind, but when I saw the deck, I thought it just looked fun. I didn't realize that it was based around drawing the game, and then I was talking to the creator of the deck, and they're like, oh yeah, the idea is you can draw the game. That's like what the deck is based around. So I kind of missed that this combo was an actual like key part of the deck's game plan until talking to the person who actually built the deck and created the deck. So yes, this is a trolly deck, but sometimes you just gotta troll people. All right, so let us. Yeah, Cherryman is the creator. I think they were here earlier, I believe. I'm not sure if they still are or not, but yeah, so that is that is the plan for today. Sideboard-wise, we got some protection in the form of Veil of Summers. We got another Uro, Grafdigger's Cage for graveyards and collecting company, Tire Strikers for control, Weather Storm to gain some life against aggro, more Blood Moons to jank him out, and his Spell Snare. So let's see what happens. Let's just jump into a league and see what happens with this ridiculous deck. I'm excited to be playing Modern. It's been a bit since we've played some Modern, so I'm actually really excited for this. And we'll see. Like, we'll just jank some people out, troll some people a bit, and maybe even win a game or two. gotta draw the game. Every once in a while, you just gotta draw the game. Hey, what's up, Nitrous? How are you? This deck does look wacky. I'm happy. I'm happy to be playing Modern again. We kind of like stopped playing Modern for a long time, but it's coming back around. Yeah, Cherry X-Man is the person who initially created the deck and also does some streaming. So definitely check out Cherry X-Man stream at some point. ELEP, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 11th month. Thank you for your subscription. Yeah, it's a Modern day. It's been a bit. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I'm really excited. I talked about this a little bit on the podcast, I think, last week. I've kind of got a new appreciation for Modern. Pioneer's in a combo he plays. Modern, it's still Modern. It's got bannings. I think it's improved. So I'm actually like kind of feeling Modern again. In the last few times I've played Modern Leagues, I've really enjoyed it. So I've kind of come full circle from Pioneer hype. I still like Pioneer. We're still going to play a lot of Pioneer, but I've kind of come full circle from like, I just want to play Pioneer, no Modern. And now I've kind of like come back around to a mixture of Modern and Pioneer, I believe. So Elred for the 9th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. I qualified to the Mythic Points Challenge on Arena. What does that mean? Read something about winning mythic points. What are those for? If anyone can explain to me, we'll very much appreciate it. So I believe that is how you qualify for the Mythic Invitational events. Unless I'm misunderstanding this, if you're in the top 1,200, I think, then you get to play this big tournament at a date in the future. If you spike that tournament and go like 10-1, something ridiculous. But if you do that, then you get invited to the next. I want to say Mythic Invitational, but it might be RPTQ or PTQ, whatever, the Pro Tour, Regional Pro Tour. But yeah, I believe that that's what it is. Yeah, this looks like a keep to me. We'll keep this. We should probably go into stream mode. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I've never really tried to do the qualifier thing. Are we up against Urza right away? All right, sure. Astrolabe. Well, Astrolabe battles. Sure. Opponent passes. Well, we're just going to have to draw the game. That's all there is to it. Draw the game before Urza can get us. Nikilla! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. I don't know about that keep. That seems like a unnecessarily greedy keep, especially given the situation. Like, I don't know. I do not know the upside of making that keep in that scenario. Let's see. We'll take a island. Take an island once upon a time. Take a... Yeah, I guess a fetch land. Astrolabe. Well, the Goyfs are coming. We can go Goyf beat down. Yeah, I had Nassif as my champion, and Nassif, boy, did he grind through that tournament. He had to play so many matches and so many elimination matches. But he did well. He got to top 4, so I haven't seen... Did anyone actually get... Yeah, did anyone actually get their trophy on Arena yet? I know Richard had Paulo, and I don't think that he had gotten his trophy yet from what I've heard, what I remember. Do we want to... We can kill the goose. That might be worth it. It probably is. Well, Scalding Tarn, crack Scalding Tarn. Snow-covered mountain. The other option is to just play a threat. Yeah, alright. Kill the goose. Pass the turn. Well, hopefully we see the infinite combo, because it's not the most intuitive, but hopefully it'll make sense. Oh, did it not update? I will fix the overlay. It should have automatically updated, but sometimes it doesn't. Opponent has more geese. Honk honk. Yeah. Alright, hopefully the overlay is updated now. Opponent passes. Prismatic Vistas, so... I feel like we're just gonna get Urza at any second, but let's play a Goyf. Play Misty Rainforest. Pass the turn. No Urza! Please no Urza. Yeah, Spark Double Garruk is the infinite combo. Can we play Archon of Sun's Grace infinite combo for Modern after this? Ooh, Archon of Sun's Grace with Enchanted Evening? That's another fun way to draw the game, potentially. Top 3 was... Who else was in the top 3? Marcio and Paulo were the top 2. Nassif was in the top 4, and who was the other top 4 player? There's someone else that I'm missing at the moment that was in the top 4. What did you think of Worlds? What did you think of the format of Worlds? The format was different. Much different than I expected. You know, crack this. Keep thinning the deck. Oh, Seth, that's right. Yeah. That is correct. Mono red. We're drawing a lot of lands, aren't we? Well, play a Goyf. We need to get rid of this Coatl. We need to resolve Renin 6, basically. Alright, opponent has a counter. That's actually kind of okay, because now we get to play the land, Renin 6. Kill Coatl. And start the Goif beats. Get in there. Hit our opponent. Yeah, Hawaii looks super cool. Format was weird. PV only played like 5 matches. Yeah, it was very weird that some people had to play a lot, but other people did not. I guess it's a thing that they do in fighting games. Yeah, if we get some draws, we will find a way to track them on our scoreboard. Opponent. Mystic Sanctuary. Gonna get back the Archmage's Charm. You know, obnoxious. Opponent. Passing. I kind of want to just spark double red in 6 and go ping again, but maybe it's better to hold on to it. Let's take up red in 6. Take Misty Raid Forest. I don't think we have that many lands left in our deck. Go to combat. Attack our opponent. Our opponent has a lot of life because they have 1,000,000 food tokens, so it's not like we're actually that close to killing our opponent. And I don't think this Shadow of a Doubt's doing much. How do you feel about Deathcloud? Deathcloud is a super sweet card. I love Deathcloud. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, maybe we should have just tried to spark double the red at 6. Okay, so opponent's got Archmage's Charms for days. Probably going to end up cycling the Shadow of a Doubt, even if our opponent doesn't do anything. Opponent. Oh, come on. Come on, crag that fetch land. Crag that fetch land. We want to get some value out of the Shadow of Doubt. Kellon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for you. Lightning Bolt, eh? Well, go to combat. Attack our opponent. Go, Tarmogoyf, go. Coatl. Boo. Well, bolt it. Opponent can Archmage's Charm, but then we're getting rid of it, which is worth it, I think. Yeah, there's Archmage's Charm. So opponent gets to draw a card. Kill our Goif. Garruk is how we draw the game with our Spark Double. Opponent blocks. Yeah, Goif down. Well, Ren in 6. Get back on land. Play the land. We're going to keep waiting. We're going to wait. I don't want to just copy this red at 6 at the moment. Pass the turn. Yes. Yes. Give us that sweet, sweet value. Boom. Oh, thought you were going to get a land, did you, opponent? Ooh, we draw. Come on. I guess we should have cracked the fetch first. We're drawing so many lands. We're only a 20 land deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. We've gotten half the lands out of our deck. Emery. Yeah, that's an issue. Sure. Mystical Sanctuary. Mystical Sanctuary is pretty good. That's a pretty good Magic the Gathering card. Puts it on top. Oh, come on. Let us draw the game. Spark Double is pretty underrated, I think. Well, crack this. See how many lands we even got left to get out of our deck? Not many. Take a Steam Vents. Untap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can't do it this turn. We gotta wait one more turn. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to play Garruk. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have a counter. We will play Misty Raid Forest. We will play Garruk. All right. Well, opponent is Counterspell Triberino. I mean, Garruk kills it. So our opponent has another counter in hand. Boy, this deck is obnoxious. opponent. Opponent gets Explosion. Plays Explosion. Has a counter in hand again. Cracks Explosion. Kills our Ren in 6. Yeah, I think this one might be over. I think our opponent has successfully locked us out of the game. And we've just drawn every land in our deck. Opponent cracks Scalding Tarn. Gets a land. So we literally have no more lands. No more fetchable lands in our deck. Yeah, this is awkward. That is a pretty... An Uro would be a draw. Ren in 6. No, play Ren in 6. Resolves. Yeah, Spark Double. This, I expect, draws out the counter. Ugh. Yeah, this is an annoying matchup. We would like to kill the Emery, but our opponent has counters, so we can't actually resolve any relevant Magic cards, unfortunately. So we will get back another land. Yeah, we have no... Yeah. Boy, you've drawn a lot of lands. Pass the turn. Oh, boy. Opponent gonna get back Explosion. Gonna draw some more, or blow up our Red in 6. Sure. Urza... I don't know about Urza in Modern. If there's one card in Modern that I still wouldn't mind just, like, being banned, probably that. Also very confused what they were thinking by printing Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah. I think it's... I mean, we can do this for another 40 hours, but I think we're just going to concede. Like, there's not really a way for us to get out from under this lock. Our opponent just blows up anything we do. They can get back their counters with more Mystic Sanctuaries. So we're just going to be doing nothing forever. So what do we do? Blood Moon isn't good. So Uro seems good. Veil of Summer seems good. Blood Moon, is Blood Moon worth it? They're a mono blue deck. They have a million counters, a million basics. So Blood Moon isn't good there, but it is good against the loop that our opponent is setting up with Mystic Sanctuaries. What do we do about the Blood Moons? Does fair Magic exist in Modern? I mean, there's some fair decks. Our deck's kind of fair. Tracker, yeah, Tracker's probably worthwhile. Are we going down the Blood Moons? Maybe we just go down the Blood Moons, go up the Trackers, go up the Uro. Something like that, maybe? I think we just need to kill the Emery rather than bringing Grafdigger's Cage. All right, let's try it like that. How does the deck win? Well, the deck has Uros and Planeswalkers and Tarmogoyf, so it has just creatures that can win the game. So that's the main plan for winning. Yeah, one of the ideas is to draw the game with Spark Double copying Garruk. Bloodstasis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Prismatic Vista, crack it, thin the deck, get the lands out of the way, because apparently we're really good at drawing lands. We will take a Snow-Covered Forest. We will Once Upon a Time. We will take a Tireless Tracker. We will play Astrolabe. Draw a card. pass the turn. This tracker would be a nice way to turn our lands into real cards. That would be sweet. Yes, it just draws the game, Pig Sticks. That's one of the trolly aspects of this deck. Vote against a breeding pool. And Gilded Goose. Opponent passes. They don't play Astro. Actually, let's first. Yeah, let's play Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills. Take a snow-covered mountain. Scred the Goose. Astrolabe. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Wait, what's a bug? I mean, Spark Double is also for value, but that's one of the sweet things it could do is also draw the game, potentially. But it also, like, if we double up a Tireless Tracker or something, oh god. Emery. Well, thankfully no artifacts have been milled yet. But we're probably going to have to kill this Emery. There's an Urza and a Psy. Ugh. Well, Stomping Grounds, untapped. Run out a Tireless Tracker. Pass the turn. Draw some cards, Tireless Tracker. Draw some cards. Bone it. Another Emery. Okay. Trying to mill some artifacts. Does not mill any artifacts. That's good for us. Mills another Urza, though. Well, opponent's milling pretty poorly, which is nice. Bone it. Can you kill our tracker? Looks like maybe. Alright, opponent. Passing? Opponent passes. Oh, play Misty. Get a clue. Crack Misty. Snow-covered island. Get a clue. Going to combat. Attack our opponent. I think we're just going to run out the Garruk here and hope. Get it. Opponent. Iceman Quaddle. This is mostly fine. Like, losing Tireless Tracker is annoying, but killing this Emery is pretty good. And then we're going to have Garruk going, and then we'll be set up to draw the game if we need to, and we can find a Spark Double. Get down to Garruk. Fight you. Flip it. Okay, so how does it draw the game? Yes, basically, Garruk keeps trying to transform over and over again. Is I believe what ends up happening. It is very weird, but it is pretty unique. I didn't even know it was a combo, honestly, until I saw this deck. So who actually won at Worlds? Did anyone win with their champion at Worlds? Also, what are you thinking about Standard now that we've seen Worlds? I think there's a good chance we'll actually see it happen. I think there's a decent chance that we'll get to draw a game at some point. Hey, thank you, Smug Looking Barrel. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, lots of people had follow. Good choice. Did you actually get your reward yet? I'm curious what it looks like. Oh, that does not... opponent can kill our clues, but this doesn't kill Garruk. And they lose their food. Sure. Astrolabe. Okay, so... new question. Can we have a Garruk Veil Cursed and a Garruk Relentless on the battlefield? I mean, I haven't played Garruk since the rule changed a couple years ago. Is that a thing we can do now? We can have both halves of Garruk going? It seems like you should be able to. I mean, it's weird, but all right, Misty. I guess we're just Garruk Tribal. That man, if we legend rule chat, I'm gonna be very sad. I guess we should. I guess we should make this token first. Yeah, make a token. Garruk. It does work. Make a wolf. All right. And this lets us tutor up Spark Double if we want to and draw the game. Hey, what's up, Twin Destroyers? How are you? Phone it. Uro. Oh man. Do we do it? Do we do it just to say that we did? Even though we're probably winning this game normally? We probably should be tutoring up like an actual creature. Gilded Goose. But we could just, I mean, I think we could win this game, but if you want to see it, I guess it makes sense just to do it. To see. Nexus of Zero. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. We draw a Ren in 6. Because we could just tutor up like tireless trackers, start drawing cards. That's probably, well, that's Garruk. Kill Gilded Goose. Go to combat. Attack. I think we wait. We can still draw the game in the future, but since we're winning right now, I think we gotta wait. Now we can sack a wolf. Get a... Yeah, we'll draw the game. We have plenty of time to draw the game. Sack the wolf. Get a tireless tracker. Play the tracker. Crack Misty. Snow-covered forest. Get a clue. Ren in 6. Get back a fetch land. Fetch land, get a clue. Pass the turn, and we got Planeswalkers for days. So the line that causes a draw is if we Spark Double a Garruk Relentless. Uh-oh. If our opponent plays at Urza here, we might draw the game. If we get scared, we can do it. It's a value-y deck, but then it's a value-y deck that can also just draw the game. So we have a sneaky, weird combo built in. No, it's actually the rules, I believe. It's not a moto bug. We wouldn't play a deck that is designed to abuse a bug. That's against the terms of service. But it's an actual rule. Like it draws the game under the rules of Magic. All right, opponent has another goose. Still not sure that we need to draw the game yet, though. Like, I still feel like we're in a decent spot. Probably too decent to actually draw the game for no reason. Do we have any fetchable lands left? I kind of wish this deck had more fetchable lands. Well, get a Steam Vents tap, get a clue. It's so scary we gotta draw the game. I mean, we could. Do you want to, do I need to do it, chat? All right, do a poll. Do a poll. How do I put a poll in here? Should we draw the game? That is the poll. I think we win if we don't draw the game, but I will draw the game for you if you just want to see what the... Don't, do, win. Don't. Do it. That's what we came here to do. Just draw the game already. Don't, just win. Don't do it. Just win. All right, we're gonna just win. We're gonna win. I think the just win crowd wins out in this case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can. We will draw. Okay, we'll draw the game in the future. There's not really a reason to do it yet, and it seems like the chat agreed that there's no reason to just draw the game right here. because we get to kill Uro. We get to kill Gilded Goose. We get to get back a land. We play the land, we get a clue. We make a Death Touch Wolf. We go attacking. We hit our opponent. We sack a clue to draw another card. And grow our tracker. I mean, our deck is working like a good, just like a good fair, a good fair deck at the moment. Opponent down to 12. We have removal for their next big thing. After game one went really poorly, this game has went pretty well. Wait, what did I do wrong? I mean, was the goal, so when Cherry X-Man played this deck, was the idea just to draw the game every opportunity possible? Or was it to use the draw game mode as your way to save yourself from losing? El Rotato, welcome to the Fishbowl. Drawing the game, if we cast a Spark Double on a unflipped Garruk Relentless, so the front half of Garruk Relentless, it will draw the game. No, we wanted to win when we could. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, that's what I assumed. Like, you try to win, but then you have this option, like, oh no, things are going wrong. Draw the game. Sorry, opponent. You thought you had us. We had it when the opponent had infinite life. That is cool that it's a way to beat, like, infinite life and whatnot. It seems like it's probably not that hard to set up, so I don't know if there's any super big rush for us to do it. Well, keep on spreading. We have one creature in the graveyard. So we could ultimate this Garruk. Okay, so let's... Alright, I think... Can we win here? Let's play Coatl, draw a card. Ren and 6. So this would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 13, 14, 15. So I think we can just kill our Coatl, put another creature in the graveyard, overrun Garruk, go to combat, attack you, and sack a clue for the win? Goliraz, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Basically, Spark Double keeps trying to flip, but it can't flip because it doesn't have a backside. So it just tries to flip forever. It just tries to flip forever until the game draws itself. That actually went pretty well. Like, we just played a bunch of Planeswalkers and took down Urza. Like, that felt pretty decent. Have you thought about Ashiok Tribal? All three are in Pioneer Legal, and the 3-mana 1 feeds a 5-mana 1 ultimate. We need to do another Planeswalker Tribal deck. We need to do one. Ashiok would be a good choice, now that we have a third Ashiok and it qualifies. Maybe this week's Against the Odds poll will be a Planeswalker Tribal for Pioneer poll. We'll put Ashiok on it. So if you want to see Ashiok, we'll do that. I'll do a Pioneer Planeswalker Tribal. So if you want to see it, vote for it, and we'll do it for next week. Does MTGO detect infinite loops and draw the game, or does it run you out of time? I believe that it will recognize it and draw the game. I haven't done it with this actual combo, but I believe that it will. Ugh, not Oko. Please not Oko. Ashiok Tribal sounds sweet, though. I'm actually really happy. So, last week's winning Against the Odds card for the episode that goes up Wednesday was Gallia. And, and Gallia, I really wanted to... I really wanted to try to make Satyr Tribal work. Good God, are Satyrs a bad tribe? The thing I realized about Satyrs, try to build Satyr Tribal with Gallia, was the problem isn't that they're bad. We play bad decks all the time. They're just boring. Like, it's Satyrs at standard is like Gruul, except you don't have any actual good cards. You're like Gruul aggro if all of your like 3-mana 4/4s are 3-mana 1/4s. But the good news is, oh no, are we getting nut drawn? Ugh. But the good news is, I did find, wow, thankfully your opponent didn't mill anything super good. I did find a sweet way to build around it. Well, Scalding Tarn, Crack Scalding Tarn, Snow Cover Mount Tenorino. We are going to need lands at some point. Bolcha. Pass the turn. Well, all right. Opponent went all in on Emery. We managed to kill the Emery. That's good news. Pass the turn. When is Deathcloud coming back? We've played a few Deathcloud decks in the past. I'm sure we will do another one because Deathcloud is super sweet. Yeah, the Satyr Commander deck was way better than I thought it was going to be. It was actually a really fun Commander deck. But only a small percentage of... ooh, opponent kept a really risky hand. I guess we kind of did. Can we get a land? Please. Oh, we can. All right, that is very good news. Crack Prismatic Vista. Snow-covered Forest. Astrolabe. Give us another one. Okay, pass the turn. Pass the turn. We're gonna take down Urza. Opponent stuck on one lands. They should not have kept this hand. Opponent passes. We will Ice-Fang Quaddle. Try to draw a card. See if we can hit our land drops, which would be sweet. Yeah, Quaddle. Give us a land. All right. Well, we got Screds. We have many Screds. Opponent. Bobble. Yama Killer's 5-0 list was pretty good if you're looking for a starting spot. What archetype are we talking about, Sergeant Snuggles? Opponent passes. Ooh, there's the land. All right, play the land. Go to combat. Get in with Quaddle. Hit our opponent. Prismatic Vista. Crack it. Snow-covered Island. Uru. More lands. Come on, deck. So many Screds. Okay, pass the turn. I mean, Screds are good. We will draw a game. Oh yeah, Deathcloud. Yes. I will have to. I didn't realize someone 5-0'd with it recently. Yeah, Deathcloud is one of my favorite decks to play in Modern. Opponent. Drawing some cards, trying to find their lands. Astrolabe. Hits a land. We don't have a clock. That's only bad news is we got no clock. Opponent cracks. It's been a long time since we've seen any Legacy videos on the Goldfish channel. Chance of seeing more of them. I'm sure there will be more. Basically, hey, what's up, Doug? Good to see ya. Basically, what happened with Legacy is not Legacy's fault as much as Pioneer came out and just kind of stole the focus, more or less. Well, go to combat. Get in with Quaddle. Hit our opponent. I think we're just going to track her. We could spread the goose, but get a clock on the battlefield. We could use another land. You playing Arena or something else? This is Magic Online, Speedy Gold. We do Arena for all of our standard stuff, but when we play Modern or Pioneer, since it's not on Arena, we do some Magic Online action. Hey Seth, wondering when the next viewer battle stream on Arena will be. Ooh, that's a good question, David Zool. We need to do a Pioneer one, I think, first. A Pioneer/Modern one. Because the people that wanted to do Pioneer/Modern didn't get a chance to last time. So we need to get that on the schedule. So then we can do another standard one after that. Opponent. Ice-Fang Quaddle looking for a land. Alright, finds a land. We would like a land. We would really like a land. Opponent. Passes. Well, Scred Quaddle. Scred Goose. Go attacking. And our opponent pass the turn. Opponents count up with us with lands. Need any ideas for Commander Clash? This week is a weird one. This week we'll be doing another viewer submitted soon, I'm sure. Opponent has Urza. Okay. And yeah, Urza's pretty good. Psymaster Thopterist. Also pretty good. Opponent kept the one lander, and they're going to end up with more lands than us, and I think we're going to end up losing. Podcast was recorded before we started the stream today. The problem is our opponent has enough mana to just counter the Scred. There's a question as to whether we should do it now. If we wait until we untap, we can protect it with Veil of Summer. We haven't comboed yet. Opponent floats a mana. We kill the Urza. Yeah, Urza's really good. Opponent. Ether Spellbomb. Makes a Thopter. Well, now we draw land. But it might just be too late, unfortunately. I guess we get back Uro? That's probably our best bet. Yeah, get back Uro. Draw a card, gain some life. Put a land into play, get a clue. If we can get up enough mana, we could still try to draw the game at some point. That is still a possibility. Hey, what's up, Abigail? How are you? But we have to also we have to protect the Garruk or get up to 8 mana to really be able to draw the game because of these creatures. If our opponent can just kill our Garruk immediately and force Garruk to flip, then we can't do the combo. Garruk has to be on its front side for the combo to work. Opponent. Oh. Alright. Well, now we're super dead. Well, a little disappointing that our opponent, kept that hand and ended up paying off for them. Somehow they kept a one-lander to play Emery on turn 1 and ended up with more lands than we did. Explosives X3. That's going to kill our entire board, not really damage our opponent. Yeah, that does it. Ugh, so disappointing. Hey, what's up, Kudos? How are you? I updated your Budget Magic Green-White Aura list with 4 main deck Destiny Spinners. Have had very good luck on the ladder against mono red and blue-white. Ooh, awesome, McIntyre. That sounds sweet. Yeah, with blue-white around. Destiny Spinner in the main deck makes a lot of sense. Well, opponent drew a lot of Urzas, and Urza is a busted Magic card. And now the game is going to end very quickly here. Opponent's going to bounce their own Psy to save it. So our opponent's going to be able to blow up our board and replay Psy. Yeah, Urza is still in the format. That one's still around for some reason. Well, we'll crack this. I don't think there's a way we can get back into it from here, unfortunately. Get a clue. We don't have a sweeper. Opponent has 1,000,007/7s. Well, let's Veil just to draw a card. It doesn't actually help us, but nothing else is helping us. So there goes our board. Opponent keeps basically everything. Gets to replace Psy. Yeah. And oh, that's all. That's all. Opponent passes. We draw nothing. So the problem is we can play Garruk, but it's just gonna die. And we need it to not take any damage for the combo to work. So I don't think we really have a way out of this, unfortunately. We had the ability to beat a Urza, but our opponent just drew Urzas for days. Do I prefer Modern or Pioneer? We never had an opportunity to combo Chardic. So just so it's clear and everyone's understanding the combo, for the combo to work, you need a Garruk on its front half. And Garruk is a planeswalker where it starts with 3 loyalty. Whenever it has 2 or fewer loyalty, then it transforms into the back half. There was never a time where we could just play Garruk, because we didn't get to 4 mana until turn 9 or something. Not 9, but like 7. So we never had a turn where we could play Garruk, have it not take any damage or die, and then untap and spark double it. Do I prefer Modern or Pioneer? It really depends. I enjoyed Pioneer a lot when it first came out, but right now it's in a very combo-y place. So I'm not sure. Why do we not play Ren and 6 first? I think one of our few outs there was to hit our last copy of Skred and be able to kill Urza. So I don't think Ren and 6 really does anything meaningful at the moment. The only thing that could potentially save us was being able to kill Urza. Would the combo work with Arlen Cord? I don't believe so. Opponent draws a card with Psy. Because how does Arlen Cord flip? Yeah, because Arlen Cord flipping isn't a triggered ability. It's when you make a wolf token. So I don't... So you would make a wolf token, Spark Double would try to flip, and then that would be it, I believe. But with this combo, it just keeps trying to flip because Garruk says when it has 2 or less loyalty, transform. So because it has to transform if it has 2 or less loyalty, it just keeps trying and trying and trying. Opponent spins the wheel, gets a Gilded Goose, casts a Gilded Goose. Yeah. Island. Bodent. Passing. Well. Play Garruk. Make a wolf. Pass the turn. Garruk has a wet card that doesn't come up on the deck overlay. Oh, that's awkward. Opponent Ice Fang Coatl draws a card. This has been an incredibly long match. Make us to the move for the 25th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Opponent has an Emery. So now there's some world where if our opponent doesn't attack Garruk and doesn't have anything in hand, there's a chance that we could draw the game here. We'll see. We'll see how scary our opponent thinks this Garruk is. If they know about the combo, it might be scary enough for them to do something. Opponent cracks. Mystic Sanctuary. Okay, so this makes it worse. So now our opponent can draw Cryptic. They can counter with Cryptic. Opponent goes to combat. Alright, so opponent, as expected, is all about killing our Garruks. Well, kill a 6/6, lose Garruk. Mia Sharpie, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. So yeah, that is one of the challenges with the combo is if we don't have a Garruk, it doesn't do anything. And we draw Wooded Foothills. So opponent's going to be able to counter anything we do. But they would have to sack 2 artifacts. Interesting. Zaldazak, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Oh. If we can get a Spark Double copying a Garruk Relentless on its front half, it draws the game. That is the main combo. And our opponent has Emery. I'll go to combat. Attack. Not seeing an easy way out of this. Draw a card. Removal. Wow, that is a scred. That is interesting. That gives us a slight bit of hope. Urasengo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So opponent's going to block with the Gilded Goose. Makes a food. Can still Cryptic. Well, play Garruk Relentless. Sacks to draw a card. Cryptics. Well, kill Urza. Opponent counters. And we pass the turn. Oh, we've dealt with another Urza. Yeah, this is just the longest, grindiest game. Opponent. Come on, no more Urzas. This is coming down to the end. This is like timeout mode. This is a ridiculously long match. Opponent going to get back a Spell Bomb. Cast the Spell Bomb. Makes a Thopter with the Sigh. Yeah. Bounces Uro. Goes to combat. Attacks. We will take it. Down to 21. Gilded Goose. 1 card in hand. Is there a chance that we win this? Is it possible? It seems almost possible. So we will play Play. Play red at 6. Resolves. Kill Quaddle. Crack Wooded Foothills. Ugh. No basics left? No basics left. Take a stopping routes. Untapped. Garruk. Garruk. Kill Emery. Flip it. Prismatic Vista, pass the turn. Yeah, we've run out of lands quite a bit. Opponent untaps. What do they find? Whoa, once upon a time, please. No Urza. No Urza. Urza. Alright, hits another Urza, goes to combat. Attacks. 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 Wants to get rid of Garruk. Yeah, so Garruk dies, sure. Well, it's gonna come down to time. Opponent. Urza, of course, again, busted, sure. Another Emery, also sure. Well, now it's about staying alive as long as we can. Opponent. You're going to spin the Urza wheel. Oh, it has an Uro. All right. Sure, opponent has Uro. Uro does Uro things. Yep. Yep. Plays a land, passes. We draw Astrolabe. Well, let's kill a Thopter. Play Tarmogoyf. Spark Double. Copy Tarmogoyf. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. What a crazy match. Gets an explosives. Ugh, so broken. Explosives on 2. Yeah, that does it. Well, that was a long one. That was a long one. We just can't beat the loops. That's what this deck does, is once it gets to this point, it's just, there's not really any way of beating it, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, we played an hour-long match, that's for sure. I mean, time isn't the issue. The time is not really the issue. The issue is we can't beat what our opponent's doing. Sir Tails for the 5th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, that is the power of Urza. Well, that's interesting. Well, we got to see some cool aspects of the deck. I do wish we had more lands that were actual lands. We did seem to run out of lands pretty consistently, which was a bit of a drawback. Time was definitely an issue. Took 1 minute, 10 seconds worth of actions. I mean, our opponent was lower on time than we are, so I don't think losing to time was an issue. The issue was our opponent being able to loop stuff from the graveyard. Maybe we shouldn't, I don't know. We used our removal early, trying to close out the game, and then our opponent top deck lands and got Urza down. So maybe maybe we should not have used our removal to try to win. Alright, we will play first. Okay. Well, hopefully we hit lands off this Astrolabe, but we do have stuff we can do for 1 mana. The stream schedule should be posted down below the stream. Well, Foothills, crack Foothills. Please don't mana screw us. Are you planning on doing another viewer-submitted Commander Clash in the future? Have a cycling deck. Ooh, that sounds fun, Coral. Yes, there'll definitely be another one in the future. I don't know exactly when. I would guess maybe in the next month or so would probably be my guess. But yeah, there'll be another one before super long. Pass the turn. Do you have enough mana-producing lands in the deck that can cast both Garruk and Spark Double in the same turn? I'm actually not sure that there are. I'd have to look at the deck list, but it felt like we were pretty consistently running out of lands. Bonnet, Mishra's Bauble. So it might be worth cutting some number of fetch lands to put in a few more real lands. I think we have 1, 2, 3, or 5. I think we have 7 mana-producing lands. Do you know anything about the new Challenger decks? Yes, Raidori. I wrote an article about them. What do you want to know? They just announced them at Worlds over the weekend. Bonnet going to Inquisition. They are just precods, yeah. Hey, what's up, Keve Lattice? How are you today? Opponent. Bobble. Cracks it. Yeah, they're precons. Opponent gonna draw a new hand. Well, snow-covered island. Go. Hey, what's up, Jankcaster Mage? How are you? Yeah, it's over on the site. It's got the deck list and everything there, so definitely check that out if you are interested. Mishra's Bauble for our opponent. Well, we gotta draw the game. That was our first match. Good God, was that a long match. That took an basically max time for both players. But we will have to make sure we draw the game at least once at some point. Opponent, another Bauble, draws more cards. Well, Misty Rainforest, go. Yeah, the mana, I do wish there was a little bit more mana producing lands. Spark Double and Garruk Relentless. If you can copy a Garruk Relentless with a Spark Double, it just draws the game. So that's kind of the plan if everything goes wrong. Hopefully we can win by value-y stuff, but we have the ability to draw the game if we need to. My son Logan's feeling unwell. A hello from his favorite stream would make him feel better. Well, Logan, thank you for watching. I hope you feel better, and sorry you're not feeling well. Ranger Man, Redlow, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Big soups here for you. Yeah, it's a modern day. We haven't done modern in a while, so good time to get into modern. Opponent, more Inquisitions. Well, sooner or later, our opponent's going to have cast everything they can possibly cast. We've cast 0 cards. Our opponent has cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. A little bit of a imbalance, I guess I would say. And there's a Goyf. Okay. Well, this isn't looking good. Opponent passes. We draw. Well, Once Upon a Time can try to find us a land, I guess. Well, we did just barely find one. Tap land, go. Well, we'll see. Next turn we try to cast Garruk and pray that we get to draw the game. Opponent. Yeah, it was a hard way to find a land. for sure. Would have been nice just to be able to draw that, but have any of you been playing Modern? What's your thoughts on the Modern versus Pioneer thing? Ugh, another Goif. Well, that's going to make... That's probably going to make winning impossible. The downside of Garruk is it dies really easy. Well, alright. Maybe our opponent will just attack us and ignore the Garruk. I mean, we can't really do anything other than this, or we're just going to die to these Goifs. Play a Garruk, make a wolf, pass the turn. Well, we'll see. Maybe our opponent doesn't know what's going on, and we have a chance to draw the game. Opponent kills the wolf. Yep. Well. Opponent goes to combat. I assume they are going to kill Garruk. Yep. Oh, they have lethal? Well, that was fun. We didn't do a single thing that entire game. Opponent has like 17 spells and we cast 2. Hey! Yay. My thoughts are that Pioneer is most likely better because it's not as fast, but Memento Collection is already somewhat modern focused. Yeah, that does make it a little bit harder. I think both formats would be equally expensive, both could exist, and both would be fun. It's a good way to look at it. Well, we want Blood Moons. Blood Moons just pretty much wrecks our opponent. I guess Uros and Trackers, maybe. We'll go down... we'll go down this Stifle, which doesn't seem to do much. Lightning Bolt doesn't seem like it actually kills any of our opponent's things. Like, none. And then I guess we leave in the combo. Spell Snare is also probably fine. We did just get destroyed by... Maybe that was just a really poor draw for our deck. Alright, try it like that. So Spark Double comes in with 4 loyalty. Tier 1 Pioneer decks cost less than Tier 1 Modern decks. That's true. Pioneer's just a turn slower than Modern. We'll keep farming people with Lotus Breach and Pioneer. Yeah, enjoy it while you can. I have a hard time imagining that deck will stick around Pioneer for too long. But it is really good right now. Same with Inverter. If you wanna farm quickly before they potentially get banned out of the format. Alright, we got the combo. We actually have some 2-drop stuff. Probably get hit by Thought Seizes for days, but we'll give this a go. No bans today. The ban list is very confusing right now. But basically, the latest we've heard from Wizards is they're banning at random times, but they will announce ahead of time when they're going to do the ban announcement. So basically, we don't know when they're going to do an announcement. We don't know when they're going to announce that they're going to do an announcement. But it's some random day in the future. They will announce that at a Monday in the future past that, there will be a ban announcement. So, something like that. Stalius out. Well, you know, Wizards, they just love to announce announcements. So I think that was their main goal, was to just get another announcement that they could announce with an announcement before they did the actual announcement of the announcement. So Prismatic Vista, crack it. Uro's not bad if we can draw a land at some point. You think Theros is selling bad? Interesting. I don't know. It's hard to say. Why is a face cam stuck? Oh, it doesn't look stuck on my end. Maybe try refreshing. Opponent Verdant Catacombs. Cracks Verdant Catacombs. All right, we would love a land. We would love a land. I feel like so far we've either just been screwed or flooded. Unfortunately, opponent gets a Blood Crypt. Has a Fatal Push to kill the Goyf. And passes. Can we draw land? Please. No. Pass the turn. Well, we might go through this match without casting hardly any spells, unfortunately. About it. Overgrowth Doom, land number 3, untap to get down into Death Shadow Rage. I actually think Pioneer will keep Paper Magic alive for longer until it ports to Arena. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a long, long haul for Pioneer to make it to Arena if it ever does. Well, Astrolabe, can we draw land? No! Well, now we might have to shift modes into just trying to draw the game at the first possible opportunity. Not like this. Opponent. Polluted Delta cracked. Grows the Death Shadow. Boy. If we could cast our hand, look out. Uros and Red and Sixes and Blood Moons. We have a hand that beats our opponent's hand if we could cast... Oh, boy. Oh, it took too long. Well, I don't even know what we do, honestly. I mean, yeah. I don't think anything... I mean, sure. This is going to get countered, and then we lose to Death Shadow, but... Turn 5, little too late to start playing Magic in this matchup, I think. Well, Blood Moon. What do you got about it? Well, it looks like they just have an Abrupt Decay or something. Assassin's Trophy. Yep. Well, grab a mountain. Pass the turn. Yeah, I can imagine winning if you draw a lot of cold rolls. Also, we just have not been able to cast spells. We've kind of got the old double mana screw technique going, which definitely doesn't help when your opponent's playing really powerful, cheap things. Well, I guess we play Ren in 6? I don't even know what this... all right, so play Ren in 6. To try to get back a land so we can hit a land drop. Okay, opponent eventually decides that that's acceptable. We will get back... We should have one more forest, I think. Prismatic Vista. Crack it. Get the forest. Uro to gain some life, but decent chance we're just straight up dead this turn. And Mystical Dispute. Yeah. Arena coming to mobile is going to be interesting. Does anyone know when the time Toy Fair is? That Wizards said they were going to announce more about it. I'm very curious what coming to mobile actually means. Alright. Go ahead about it. Kill us. Yeah, our deck's not very good at killing Death Shadow-sized creatures. About it. Combat. Getting in, Dentriel! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Hits us down to 5. Opponent passes. Well, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Boy, if we could have got on a Blood Moon, That would have been pretty good. Uro, part 2. Resolves. We get to draw a card. Misty Rainforest. Crack Misty Rainforest. Stomping Ground Stabbed. Renin 6. Get back Misty Rainforest. Play Misty Rainforest. Yeah, I feel like we need one more real land. One more real land. Being able to have 8 mana sources to be able to Garruk Spark Double in the same turn seems like it would be helpful in some matchups. Bone it, Blue to Delta. Well, Temur Battle Rage kills us from now until forever. I guess basically anything does. February 22nd, 25th. Yeah, I'm very curious to see if mobile means... Alright, opponent has Fatal Push again. Yeah, we're looking pretty dead here. Curious to see if mobile means it's actually coming to phones, or if it means it's coming to, like, certain large size pads or something. Opponent gets it. Hits us. Whew. Yeah, this is... Well, alright, sure. Awkwardly, this is where we potentially are getting punished by not having more real lands. Yeah, that does it. If we had more real lands, I mean, in this case, I guess we'd be at 1, but we don't actually have enough lands to Garruk and Spark Double in the same turn. Alright, scoop it up. We can't draw the game because we don't have enough mana, unfortunately. Well, alright. We're going to have to just draw the game in one of these, just to make sure that we actually do it. Yeah, it's an easy thing to not think about. I didn't pay any attention to it either until I wanted to cast them both in the same turn. Pro Tour leg as well, the easiest. Tarkov was just plugged. I'm so confused. So do you think it's actually possible that Arena is going to come to phones? Like, is it possible? Could Arena even function on a phone-sized screen? Like, is that even a thing that could possibly happen? Well, alright. This is actually a pretty reasonable looking hand. Hopefully we get to draw the game at some point. Do you think you could 5-0 in Modern with the Veer, Inverter, or Lotus Breach? You could probably build versions of those decks that would be good in Modern. But I think if you just took the Pioneer build and played it in Modern, if you played enough leagues maybe, but I think, I don't think you would be favored to. Opponent, Snow-Covered Island. Oh boy. Is this Urza part 2? Never-ending Urzas of the Spotless Mind. Alright, sure. Astrolabe, opponent draws a card. Passes. Well, we got the combo. This might be our chance. I will promise you, if we get a chance to draw the game, we are going to. We are not going to say, oh, I think we're winning. We're just going to do it for science, just so everyone can see how it actually works. Bode it. Stream Link. Interesting. So, how's your experience been playing Arena on a phone-sized screen? Well, Wooded Foothills, crack it. Take a snow-covered forest. Uru. Trigger. Yeah, let's Steam Vents. Uro to the graveyard. Get in for 2 with the Goyf. Hit our opponent. Down 2. 17. It plays fine, but I have kind of larger phone, 4.5 inches. Seth, don't you think that Wizards sees what market mobile client would be? I think sales would be crazy high with it being also on mobile. Oh, yeah, I think that being on mobile would be great. I just wonder when I see some of the board states that Arena generates, like that's something maybe some of you that have been playing on your phone, like what happens, like how do you do things when you have like a hundred creatures on the battlefield or something? Like that's the stuff that I've have been trying to figure out, like how that part of Arena can work. When you have a bunch of spells on a stack, or like you have 20 creatures on one side of the battlefield, 20 on the other side, someone attacks, you have to block, and there's lines like pointing every different direction. Like how do you do that? How do you do that on a phone? You could click to zoom in on stuff, having hundreds of different creatures. Bonnet. Well, yeah, I'm sure you could. I could see phones working with like an almost magic, like how Hearthstone does, basically, where they limit you to having 6 creatures or whatever on the battlefield. Like you could do it like that, but then I don't know how happy people would be with that. Honestly, I imagine that people would probably freak out about it not being magic. I hope that it's actually just like full Arena on the phone, because I think that would be awesome for the game. Like I would love to play Arena on my phone. I'm just curious about how you have those big board states work on a phone. Uh, if we get a chance to combo, we will. Just to prove that it can work. And go to combat, attack to fairy. Um, Play Goif. Trying to play around a counter as much as possible, because we only have one spark double in our hand. If we can get our opponent to tap out here, then we will try to draw the game. If they don't tap out, we might have to wait one more turn to try to get them to tap out, because I assume this is just like cryptics and all the stuff we saw before, just like counters, counters, counters. All right. Oh! Okay. Well, so we don't get to do it this turn. Opponent bounces our Garruk with the cryptic. Well, where you play Garruk? Mega Wolf. Ugh, pass the turn. Come on, opponent, just let us draw the game. Just let us draw the game. That's it. One time, opponent. You can do it. You can do it. I'm not sure what the rules of. I know that duels was not the full game. I'm not sure what the restrictions were as far as the battlefield. What changes would you make to the Unbound Wealth deck if you were to play it now? Ooh, I would have to. I would have to look at it. Nothing off the top of my head, but I would have to. I'd have to dig into it a little bit more. Spark double copying Garruk Relentless draws the game. Opponent plays an Uru. Yeah. Up to 17, puts land into play. And passes. And go to combat. Attack. I think we're going to try it. If it gets countered, it gets countered. Spark double. Come on. Come on. Let us try the game, opponent. Hey, opponent has mana leak. Well, Mega Wolf. Oh. Oh, we're never gonna do it. We're never gonna do it. We keep trying and keep failing. Oh. It might have been in our opponent's best interest to let the game draw there, actually. Played Commander at a friend's house yesterday. Cast Spark Double on Parmegon. Ooh, that sounds sweet, Doug. What? So everyone has to attack in every direction? Who's the best god and why is it Scorpion God? Ooh, best god. I mean, out of that cycle, the one that I think is probably most powerful is probably Scarab God. Scorpion God is cool, though, for sure. Unbound Wealth, yeah, Nyxbloom would be a cool one. Boy, this again. I don't know about Mystic Sanctuary being a card that exists. So opponent's going to Uro. Well, run out Coatl. Opponent gets an Uro. Come on, Spark Double. Astrolabe. So we know our opponent has Cryptic in hand. Opponent passing. Well, let's... Lightning Bolt Uro. Garruk Uro. Garruk dies. Go to combat. Hit ya. For a bunch. Replay Garruk. Make a wolf. Pass the turn. Phoenix is sweet. Garruk is one of the combo pieces. Spark Double on Garruk draws the game. That's one of the things we're trying to do. Opponent. Passing. So, to Fairy. So this has got to be Cryptic, Bounce, or Tap, etc. Ticks up. Well, what do we draw? Spark Double. Ooh. All right, go to combat. Opponent cracks. Oh, this might be our chance. Please don't bounce the Garruk. Please don't bounce the Garruk. If they don't bounce the Garruk, we finally get to do it. Come on. Pick up your Mystic Sanctuary or draw a card, whatever. Opponent. What do they do with the Cryptic? They have to do something or they're dead. This might be our chance, and we're ahead on time, which is good. Tap bounce. Okay, got him. Well, got him kind of. All right, here's the combo. Everyone tune in. This is what we've been trying to do. Spark Double. Garruk. Garruk. Fight a wolf. Goes down to 2 loyalty. We will have 6. It keeps trying to flip. You can't really see it. Oh, I guess you kind of can. Yes! Oh, excuse me. We actually did it. Good game. It's a draw. Oh, successful. Finally. It took us 2 matches, but we got there. And Moto handled it pretty well. Handled it pretty decently. Oh, Pota said what happened. How do I answer that? I don't know how to answer that question. What did happen? No one knows. No one knows, opponent. Oh, got him. Got him. So basically what happened... So basically what happened is we had Spark Double coupling Garruk Relentless. Garruk Relentless, if it has 2 or fewer loyalty on it, it transforms into Garruk Veil Cursed. So Spark Double starts with 4 loyalty. We fight a wolf, it goes down to 2 loyalty. So because it's a Garruk, it wants to flip. It keeps trying to flip, because it has that static ability that says you gotta flip if it has 2 or less loyalty, but it can't flip because it doesn't have a backside, so it just keeps trying to flip until the game eventually draws. So that is what happens. Yeah, I didn't even realize that was an actual combo, but it is. What is our opponent's deck? We've played a lot of controlling decks. Teferi's obnoxious. I think we're gonna keep in a couple Blood Moons just so we don't have to deal with. The loop of Mystical Sanctuary. No, that is actual rules of Magic. So you could do the same thing in paper as well. It's not a Moto bug. That's just how the rules work. It's really weird and quirky, but same thing would happen in paper. I've been beating Inverter and Breach and Pioneer with this Grixis deck that I know Crib would love. Could you tell me what you think? Ooh, let me take a look. Rotting Regisaur. Ew. That's pretty sweet. That looks sweet. I mean, you got a fast clock and some sweet Croxa shenanigans. Before we draw some more games, a quick reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. If you need some Magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. I want to buy all this deck and bring to the LGS just to mess with all those who don't know anything. It definitely is a sweet trolley deck, that is for sure. We'll keep this. We got the Once Upon a Time. Kawado can draw us. Well, we get to play first? Why do we get to play first? Oh, because we got to play first last time? That's sweet. All right, Wooden Foils, go. Back on the draw. Let's keep doing that. So technically the match is 0-0-1 right now. So it's basically like that never happened. That's probably the easiest way to think of it. All right, let's Once Upon a Time. We better hit a land here. Well, somehow that works for other people. Not for us, though. Ouch. Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we really needed a land there to have a chance of doing anything. Well, we got the non-lands out of the way. That's good. Pass the turn. Come on. So we had 1 land in the top 50 cards of our deck? Is that what this is telling us? Oh, well. Yeah, okay. This is happy fun times. Yeah, we'll discard things. Marcio just should have kept that hand, though. Marcio didn't have a Once Upon a Time. Whoa! All right. We eventually got there. 16 cards deep for land number 2. You can send it to Crim at MTGGoldfish.com. Yeah, it does look like a fun deck, Sir Elks. Uro for our opponent. Sure. Misty Rainforest. We're a bit behind on mana. Oh my god. We're like infinitely behind on mana. Opponent draws a card. Goes to combat. Attacks. I don't crack this. Oh, we're so far behind. Snow-covered forest. Crack this. Snow-covered island. Coatl. Draw a card. It is a land. Wow, we got so unlucky in this game. And now, Infamous Fool, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big subs tier for our new subscriber. Yes, Vista can fetch snow-covered basics. As long as it says basic here in the type line, then you're good. So snow-covered or non-snow-covered. Well, Scalding Tarn. Crack it. Snow-covered mountain. Ren and 6. Get back a land. Alright, well, we're hitting land drops now. Better late than never, I guess. Yeah, what deck are you working on, Infamous Fool? Blood Moon is not super helpful at the moment. It will be nice to shut down Mystical Sanctuary, but with 2 basic islands and an Astrolabe, it doesn't do a whole lot against our opponent's deck proper. It might hurt us more than it hurts our opponent. Opponent has Teferi. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're playing some Modern. Opponent takes it up and passes. Yeah, we would like to Tracker. Yeah, I mean, let's go for it. Tireless Tracker. Wooded Foothills. Crack Wooded Foothills. Get a Steam Vents tapped. Get a couple clues. Ren in 6. Get back Scalding Tarn. Yeah, alright. We can fight the fight. Hey, what's up, Jay Zoller? How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Hitting land drops right up until you run out of fetchable lands. Yeah, we're getting close to that point. That is, if you do decide to try the deck, that is the first thing. To update. I think is to add at least 2 more, definitely 1, maybe 2 more fetchable lands. Opponent's gonna bounce our Tireless Tracker with Teferi. Draw a card. Everyone's got a million cards in hand. Ugh. Chase the Mind Sculptor. Okay. Takes up Chase the Mind Sculptor. Puts a card to the bottom. Opponent passes. Well, we will play Tireless Tracker. Scalding Tarn. Get a clue. Crack Scalding Tarn. Opponent paths. We are definitely running out of fetchable land. Oh no, did I punt? Okay, Stomping Grounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are almost out of lands. Get back Prismatic Vista. And yeah, pass the turn. In the face of multiple planeswalkers. You have to be a joy with the surveys, Jay Zoller. I'm sure Wizards loves getting the Jay Zoller surveys. Vote it. Takes up to Teferi. Brainstorms with Jace. And Yeah, we probably will end up trying to resolve Blood Moon at some point. Opponent. Land. Yes, Blood Moon's not going to do much, but I guess turning on our lands is something. Uro, number 2. I mean, we are going to get to draw a bunch of cards at some point. And these Scrats are going to be big enough to take down some things. Opponent passes. Scrads for days. Well, Ren in 6. Get back Vista. Play Tracker. Vista. Get a clue. Crack Vista. Snow-covered forest. Last fetchable land. Goif. Opponent has a counter. Alright. Pass the turn. So many planeswalkers. Oh, let me see your deck, Infamous Fool. I haven't actually seen the deck list yet. Did you put it in chat? Oh, you were thinking 8-whack. Yeah, 8-whack is definitely a good budget option. Opponent has Snapcaster. For Path to Exile. Yeah, sure. Pass Tracker. We're out of lands. Ugh, yeah. I feel like we really need more lands. I know I'm going to stop saying that because I've said it a bunch of times, but it's making me very sad that we can't play 8 mana worth of spells in a turn. Opponent goes to combat, gets it with the Snapcaster Mage. I'll be honest, the only decks I have ever played are White and Boros, so I'm fully open to any suggestion. Budget is around $60. I think that 8-whack is probably a good option if you're used to playing red decks and in that budget range. I don't think you're going to do much better than that. Have you ever tried to combo 2 Mox Ambers, 2 Diligent Excavators, and Underworld Breach? I haven't. Although, I mean, I think that it could be a reasonably effective plan. Opponent, Urowing, drawing cards. Well, crack a clue. Dead land. More dead lands. That's not great. Well, Scrad Uro. Ping Uro. Tarmogoyf. Crack a... actually, let's Once Upon a Time. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. All right, pass the turn. Have you had a chance to play around with Enigmatic Incarnation? I've been playing a 4-color version that's been a ton of fun. Yeah, we played it a bit a few weeks ago, but I would be down with playing it some more. It is a really interesting and cool card. What do you think about green-black Gitrog this morning? Ooh, Keeper X. Can you send it to me again to look at? If you play, that is true. The problem is getting, resolving the Blood Moon. That is the issue. Do you think we'll see a ban on Prime Time? I mean, we'll have to see. I'm really not sure at this point. I think it is the best thing going in Modern. Whether or not it ends up being ban worthy or not, I'm not 100% sure. Opponent, yeah, getting in at Ren in 6. Sure. And another Uro. Yeah, that looks sweet. I think the green-black Gitrog deck is definitely super fun. I'm trying to think of what was cut. I see Dryad of Illicent Grove has been added. Yeah, more Uros. Well, crack a clue, draw a card. Spark double. Oh, now we're going to start getting strip mined. That's not ideal. I'll play Goyf. Resolves. This Blood Moon's going to get countered, I'm sure. Yeah, play a Blood Moon. Opponent. Oh, more Nissas. Or no Nissas. Opponent going to blow up a land. Well, we'll float mana. Yep, strip mined, achieved. Blood Moon resolves. Get back the land. Play the land. Kill Snapcaster. Opponent counters. Well, kill Snapcaster. Now we're fighting the good fight. Force of Negation. Oh boy. Well, that is the power of drawing lots of cards. Well, pass the turn. Oh, I forgot. I should have mentioned that sweepers should cost a minimum of 6 and have strong negatives like destroy your land, skip your draw step for each creature killed. Oh, Jay Zoller, you have the most unique take on Magic. That is for sure. Yeah, Mono Red Hollow One is an interesting option. People have been messing around a little bit with it, I think, thanks to Underworld Breach and Ox and some of the new cards. Uro makes its return. Opponent gets to draw a card. Yeah. Sure. Land. Astrolabe. Another land. Well, opponent has many islands. Takes up to Fairy. Bounces Goyf. Going to kill Ren in 6. Down to 12. Ugh. If only our opponent didn't have a million counters. I'll play Tarmogoyf. Crack a clue. Wooded Foothills. Spark Double. Tarmogoyf. I am past the turn. Oh, we're so close to being dead, though. So close. Yeah, we would love to draw the game. Next turn, we're probably going to have to go for it, but... I'm not super hopeful that it's going to work. Opponent's going to bounce a Goyf. Go to combat. Get in. Opponent. Yeah. Attacks with Uro. Gain some life. Another island. Hits us. Sure. Down to 6. Another land. Big Teferi. That's a lot of Planeswalkers. Well, we're going to go for it. I think the odds of this working are very, very, very low. Our opponent almost certainly has a counter in hand, but we got to try. Yeah. Garruk. Land. I mean, here we go. The moment of truth. Spark Double. You got a counter? Yelp. Well, there's the counter, and that does it. Huh! Boy, oh boy. We have played a lot of these control matchups. If you're just trying to draw the game, wouldn't Clever Impersonator be better option? That way you could copy opposing things in a pinch. Clever Impersonator doesn't work, right? Because copying Planeswalkers are legends. Because Planeswalkers are legends. So if you copy it with a Clever Impersonator, you just legend rule yourself. Well, I guess we're bringing in Veil of Summers. We'll go down the Shadow of Doubt. Maybe we go just like one Blood Moon. Oh, so many Planeswalkers. What do we do about just infinite big Planeswalkers? Yeah, the mana base is definitely not correct. I don't think. I think that's maybe one of the biggest issues we've had is we've just we've consistently run out of lands. And 8 is kind of a sweet spot with being able to play Garruk and Spark Double in the same turn, and we just don't have enough mana producing lands to make that happen. So that's definitely something that could be, I think, tweaked a little bit. Probably cutting some of the fetch lands and adding 2-ish, maybe more mana producing lands. If you find the time, please update Green and White Auras for the current meta. Yeah, Green and White Auras is definitely a sweet deck. I would be down with playing more of that before. Alright, so we get to play first. Well, we'll try this. We gotta trust that this Astrolabe is gonna hit us our land drops, but if it does, we got a bunch more redraws. Our mana should be good. We got a Spark Double. We'll see. Land. Crack it. Snow-covered forest. Astrolabe. Draw a card. Land, please. Not a land. Oh, boy. Pass the turn. Doesn't the legend rule not matter? You only need the original. I mean, sort of. Like, I guess in regards to... In regards to specifically the combo, I think that is true. However, if we're copying like our Uros, our Renin 6s, then the legend rule is relevant. Or just having multiple Garruks on the battlefield. So I'm not sure if the upside of being able to copy something of your opponent's is more than the upside of being able to copy your own stuff. I'll play Prismatic Vista. I guess we'll just play Astrolabe. Well, our mana's working out. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Looney? How are you? Spark double on a Garruk Relentless. Draws the game. Well, keep thinning the deck, unfortunately. We're going to want lands eventually. Ice Vein Quad will draw a card on tap. I'm going to combat. Hit ya. Uh-oh. Opponent cracks. Do you think that Leonin Arbiter is a worse card since all the snow payoffs came into NMH1? I mean, if it is, I think it's only slightly worse. And what's Once Upon a Time? Could hit a Goyf that we could cast. Huh. Hey, let's just take another Quaddle. Play the land. Quaddletron! Get it done, get it done. How does Spark Double Garruk draw the game? So, opponent. Gonna draw a couple cards. So, Garruk Relentless has to flip into its backside when it has 2 or less loyalty. So Spark Double is going to come into play as a Garruk with 4 loyalty. If we fight, for example, a Wolf token, which we will have from our original Garruk, it'll go down to 2 loyalty. Spark Double doesn't have a backside. So Spark Double as Garruk with 2 or less loyalty is just going to repeatedly keep trying to trigger and trigger and trigger to flip until the game draws. Astrolabe for our opponent. And passing. Well, yup. Crack. Take a Stopping Routes, Untapped. Quaddle Part 3. Untap. Go to combat. Hit ya. Put it down to 15. I mean, if you got a Force Negation, go for it. Garruk. Make a Wolf. All right. I mean, we're set up to draw the game again next turn if we need to. And we got pressure on our opponent. Quaddletron is better than Realtron, that's for sure. Oh, we're playing. I mean, Psycho Magi. We're playing a deck that is kind of designed to draw the game. So the record being bad is not super surprising. It's a really janky trolley deck. Vote passes. And it needs more lands. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent. Down to 13. Well, let's Uro. Draw a card. Put a land into play. Make a Wolf. Astrolabe. I mean, we have a pretty impressive board, actually. Scalding Tarn. Crack it. Steam Vents. Untapped. Garruk. Or Tarmogoyf. Alright, pass the turn. Pedal to the metal. See if we kill him. Opponent has a mana leak. Sure. Alright. What do you got, opponent? Quaddletron's coming for you. Opponent. I wonder if they have Wrath in their deck. 1, 2, 3. Alright, opponent gets an Uro. Although Uro dies to Scred here, since we have a million Astrolabes. Opponent better hope they encryptic something, because they're about to get slapped by Jake. I mean, we could We could try to draw the game, although I'm not sure it's necessary yet. Oh, we could definitely draw the game. But I think we wait. Let's Scred Uro. Go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Uro. One, two, three, four, five. Uro comes into play. Ugh. Prismatic Vista, although it doesn't do anything. Pass the turn. All right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess we are also about to just kill our opponent. Which I guess is better than drawing the game slightly. Pass Uro. Sure. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent goes to 2. Make a wolf. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. I mean, I guess there's no rush. Whatever. We can kill our opponent with the lightning bolt whenever. Did our opponent just give up? What is our opponent doing? Just trying to catch up on time? Well, okay. That was a very weird way to play that. How many games have been drawn? We've only technically drawn 1. Although we could have drawn that one, for example, but we didn't really need to because we were winning. So we've drawn 1, but we could have drawn more at various times. Something like Ironcrag Feet seems close. Ironcrag Feet's definitely an interesting card. Been jamming ad nauseum to huge success. Ooh, that's sweet. Yeah, I don't think we can keep this. Can't really cast anything. Alright, well. Uro Tribal. Here we come. Breeding Pool for our opponent tapped. Wonder Files, you. Well, this is a nice value hand. Did our opponent keep a 1-lander? No. Alright. Well, Cragwood Files get a Stomping Grounds. Tapped. Untap. Misty Rainforest. Go. I was just wondering, regarding recent modern bans, if there was a way to make fast mana fair. I'm honestly not sure that fast mana is a mechanic that will ever be fair. I think it's always going to be at least somewhat dangerous. I think Ironcrag Feet is kind of maybe an example of how it could possibly be fair-ish, but I still don't think it will ever really be a truly fair mechanic. Well, I guess we're going for this. Well, Blood Moon time. Hit to Fairy. Pass the turn. This slows our opponent down at least. Opponent gonna bounce the moon. Sure. Plays a land. And passing. Well, go to combat. Attack to Fairy. Uro. Try draw a card. Alright. Uro to the bottom. Need those lads! We need these lads! If our opponent can play like a big Teferi, it's pretty bad for us. I've been brewing mono white taxes with Simian Spirit Guide because it's a fair because the card is unfair. Simian Spirit Guide is definitely a powerful card. Land. Tracker. That's awkward. Well, go to combat. Attack our opponent. Yeah, Tarmogoyf. Opponent cracks. Error me for the 6 month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, alright. And we hit a land. Alright, that worked out. Play the land, pass the turn. Opponent. We might be... I feel like we got a chance of getting a win. Field of Ruin for our opponent. And Uro. A Spark Double draws the game with Garruk Relentless by copying Garruk Relentless. Also could do value-y stuff, but... Alright, opponent Uros, puts cards into play, draws cards. And passes. Well, go to combat. Attack our opponent. Opponent goes to 14. Tracker. Opponent has another Cryptic? Oh, Cryptics for days. We have played against so many Cryptic commands. Archmage's Charm. I don't crack this. Wait, we should have a 4. Okay. Crack this. Get a Steam Vents. Untapped. Prismatic Vista. Crack this. Snow-covered Forest. Renin-6. Get back Prismatic Vista. Pass the turn. Wow, we've played 2-hour-long matches. When will you play Tron on stream? Is that something you'd want to see? That's not normally something we do, but if people really want to see Tron, I guess I would be down with it. Phone it. Uro. Returning. Gaining life, drawing cards. And passing. Well... Prismatic Vista. Crack Prismatic Vista. The timeout issue is still going. Snow-covered Island. Play Blood Moon. Opponent runs out of Coatl. Force of Negation pitching Uro. Well, we will Uro. Wow, so many Garruks. Uro dies. Kill Coatl. Pass the turn. Ooh, this is close. Mono Raytron is cool. What do you think is a bigger mistake? Renin 6 in Legacy or Oko in Standard? Oh, I think it's got to be Oko. I mean, Renin 6 has been pretty busted, but I think it's got to be Oko. Opponent. Passing. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uro. Resolves. Put a land into play. Get back a land. Go to combat. Attack Jace. Are we going to time out? Is that how this is going to end? Goif number 2. Scalding Tarn. Go. Pote it. Pass an Uro. Okay, sure. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Well, crack. Snow-covered mountain. Double block. We're going to time out, aren't we? That's where this is heading? Block. Ugh. Opponent has another path. Ugh. Okay. So, path tribal. Takes up Jace. To the bottom. Well, kill Uro. Snapcaster for Force of Negation. Pote it. Hey Seth, I've got you covered if you ever want to play Janky Tron. I've got a bunch of cards no one expects to ever see. Also, sideboard be being silly. Ooh, that sounds sweet. Always Force Storm. Let me take a look at some point when we are not timing out, preferably. Well, play Garruk. Kill Snapcaster. Make a wolf. Pass the turn. Yeah, this is going to end with a timeout. Boy, oh boy, this man has been so punishing. Like, every single game we've been punished by this. Pote it. Takes up Jace. Misty Rainforest. Opponent passes. I'll play Astrolabe. Draw a card. Spark double. Copy Garruk. Draw the game. But we're behind on time, so I don't think this... So we're 1-1-2 right now in this match. But I don't think it's actually gonna... I don't think it's gonna matter. So the game draws... Yeah. Is there any possible way that we can win this game? I kind of doubt it. All right, here we go. F6 battles. F6 battles. I mean, we get to draw the game a lot, but timing out is brutal. Yeah, the mana base is missing real lands, unfortunately. That is kind of the big issue we're having. Well, here goes F6 Wars. Snow-covered island. Opponent passes. Prismatic Vista. Crack Prismatic Vista. Snow-covered forest. Astrolabe. Go. Pote it. Snow-covered island. The race is on. I can't really look at chat right now. Pote it. Passes. Prismatic Vista. Crack Prismatic Vista. Snow-covered island pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Field of Ruin. Iceman Quaddle. Stomping Grounds. Tapped. Combat. Attack. Pass the turn. Opponent at 19. Field of Ruin. Iceman Quaddle. Draw a card. Land. Goif. Opponent counters. Crack Scalding Tarn. Snow-covered mountain. Astrolabe. Ugh. Rizal. Oh, we're going to time out. Ugh. Oh, that's clunky. Yep. Yeah, timing out. Going to happen. Draw a card. Go attacking. Pass the turn. Opponent eating away our clock. Sure. Not like this. Opponent land. Passes. Combat. Attack. Pass the turn. Opponent. Passes. Well, attack. Quaddle. Yeah. Alright. Well, we have officially timed out. Well, this has been quite the league. That is for sure. Well, we managed to go 1-1-2 and lose to the timeout, of course. But I guess that's kind of in the spirit of this deck. So far, we've been streaming for like almost 3 hours, and we've made it through 3 matches. This deck is unique, that's for sure. The Eldrazi Tron deck looks fun. I mean, Eldrazi Tron is definitely a decent deck. Should start focusing more on the game and less in chat when you stream. I don't think so. The only reason, well, I don't want to say only reason, but the main reason I stream is to interact with chat. So timing out with decks that are intentionally trying to draw the game is the price that you pay for having an interactive stream. If I was going to do that, I would just not stream and make YouTube videos if I was not going to interact. So yeah, that's kind of my take on it. Because that's the main reason that the stream exists, is to be able to interact with all y'all fine people out there. I'd be interested in seeing this deck again with a... Yeah, the mana base is definitely giving us problems basically every match. So that is something that that could definitely be improved, I think. Just not enough fetchable lands. Yeah, it looks like Amulet. Well, kill the snake. Well, we have officially drawn a lot of games, which is sweet. I'm very interested in how someone went 5-0 with this deck, with the mana base, as it is. Like, how did that happen? I'm very confused. There's the Amulet. That's a bad side. That probably means we're dead. Yeah, bounce land, untaps, taps. Oh, played Jund 4 out of 5 times. Okay, that makes sense. If you just run into your good matchup every round, that makes a lot more sense. I mean, I don't think the deck's 100% not competitive. It's definitely like a really janky troll deck, but it seems miraculous to win 5 in a row. But if the matches, I mean, that's part of why league results are so interesting, is in a 5-match sample size, I don't think it's impossible. There's probably been someone who is 5-0 to league by having their opponent like time out every match, or like have something come up and scooping the match for no reason. Is Erebos best card in mono black? Erebos hasn't even really seen play in mono black to this point. Alright. Gruul Turf, doing its thing. Tapping or not tapping. Dryad. Uh-oh. So extra land drop. Does this mean Primeval Titan? Well, I don't think it's coming this turn, but it might be coming this turn. These Primeval Titan decks, very good. Why don't we ever get to play Jund, if that's our good matchup? Bantu Nightmare Shepherd. That's a sweet idea. Bantu to sack everything with Nightmare Shepherd out, that seems super fun. About it. Untapping. Yeah. Here comes Primeval Titan. Yeah, alright. Let's just play Quaddle. We can't interact with any of this. Play Quaddle. Crack our fetch land. F6. I assume our opponent just kills us here. Get his team vents. And there you go, opponent. Hey, what's up, Dark Gamer? How are you? Yeah, double amulet's decent. Yeah, that is one of the concerns, I think, is curve. Gray Merchant's really powerful. That's kind of been the core of the mono black decks. So then if you're also adding in Bantus, Cavaliers, really difficult to make the curve work. Yeah, we stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday usually, Dark Gamer. Welcome, by the way. I'm glad you made it. We're kind of getting near the end of our stream for today. Monday's our afternoon stream. Usually start around 2 in the afternoon and go to like 4:30, 5 o'clock whenever our league ends. So, but we'll be back Tuesday and Thursdays. We stream at 6 p.m. Eastern time. If only worlds immediately ended in a BNR, which gutted fires, blue, white, and rack. So mono red was the only deck in existence. Chase Holler. Is it possible to use prowess without Islet and Sunbagged? Yeah, you don't have to. You can play all basic mountains. Those lands are nice because they help you. Yeah, we're just sure. Yep. Okay. Well. We let our opponent have their fun, and now we will concede. Greetings from New York, Glenn P. Yeah, the lands that could cycle from the battlefield are definitely powerful, but I wouldn't say that they are necessary. Now, we can bring in more Blood Moons. That's probably our best card in the matchup. And then go down. Yeah, we don't actually have artifact destruction, do we? Huh. It's a little awkward. Well, more Blood Moons. Let's Blood Moon them. That's our best chance, I think, is just to stick a Blood Moon, which really slows our opponent down. And then we can draw the game. And then we can open to draw a Blood Moon again for next game to draw it again. Just keep it going. Yeah, that is true. We're going to have to play some free win red again at some point and just go all in on Blood Mooning. Try to win some games rather than drawing them. I don't think we're keeping this. Mulligan. Okay, we can keep this. Once Upon a Time hits a land. We got the Blood Moon. This gives us hope, at least. Canadian Prime Minister for the second month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. What do you think of the new Challenger decks? I think the new Challenger decks are an improvement over last year. I actually think in general they have pretty good value. The Jeskai Fires one disappoints me. I think that deck really should have had a Teferi in it. And that was kind of a big miss. But in general, I think they did increase the value and the power of the decks from last year. And they look pretty solid. The red one is probably the most playable, I would say. Just, if you're going to take it out of the box and try to play it at like a F&M or something, that's probably the best one. Although Simic Flash is fine. The issue with Simic Flash is, I think the build of Simic Flash is fine, but Simic Flash isn't a very tier deck at this point. The Fires one is really bad. The Fires one Doesn't have much value. It's not anywhere close to being a competitive deck. I don't really get the point of that one. I feel like they must have made the decks like October, maybe the end of October, when Super Friends Fires was like kind of a thing ish for a minute. So I'm guessing that back when they made it, it probably looked like a semi reasonable plan, but it didn't actually end up being semi reasonable in the end. Yeah, I think we just gotta kill this. Pray to the magic gods that we can draw a land for this Blood Moon next turn. Oh, I think Mudsta, Andrew, MTG Mudsta, might be from Ottawa. Temur is, I believe, from another Amulet. Okay. Temur, I think, is from Toronto area. Opponent. Well, alright. Blood Moon it is. How many basics does our opponent have? Cracks. Whoa, they're up to 2 basic lands? That's kind of cheating. If you're playing Amulet, you should not be allowed to play basic lands. That's like a Jay Zoller rule. Dryad for our opponent. They're just going to do this fairly and beat us, aren't they? Radiant Fountain. And passes. You know. Quaddle. Draw a card. Goif. We got a Blood Moon, though. We finally resolved a Blood Moon past the turn. Let me see Infamous Fool. So Dryad gets around Blood Moon as far as fixing, but it still turns off the bounce lands and like the hasted my Primeval Titan lands and stuff. So it's going to allow our opponent to cast spells, but in this matchup, Blood Moon is not as much about... Blood Moon is not as much about keeping our opponent from casting spells as keeping them from comboing off, essentially. This is actually really one of the matchups where I would consider Blood Moon to be pretty fair. Like, this is stopping our opponent from degenerate combo-y things rather than just jinking them out of the game. Yeah, that's Once Upon a Time. Ugh. Alright, Prismatic Vista, go. Prowess A. I mean, that looks like a pretty reasonable budget Prowess deck. I don't know how much... Yeah, I mean, that looks like a pretty reasonable budget Prowess deck, I think. Opponent, combat. I was going to say Soulscar Mage, but Blister Coil Weird is fine. The main upside of Soulscar is it allows you to trim your opponent's creatures, but for budget purposes, Blister Coil is probably the way to go. Best budget deck is Fetchless Storm or Mono Red Blitz. More lands. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. Prismatic Vista. Go. Opponent untaps. They're a land away from Primeval Titan, which is concerning. Another Dryad. Another Sakura Tribe Scout. Boy, the mana in this deck drives me insane. I feel like we are either flooded or screwed essentially every single game. Opponent blocks. Yeah, this might not have been a great attack. Yeah, that was probably not the wisest of attacks. Ooh, opponent. Combat. Could use one more source of mana. We're kind of locked under our Blood Moon. We can't get this Uro back. An Astrolabe would be sweet. Well, play Garruk. Fight a Scout. Transform. Pass the turn. Oh, Primeval Titan's going to be coming. That's bad news. If Dryad was in play, then Seth played Blood Moon, everything would just be mountains. Well, Primeval Titan or no? Opponent, combat. Attacks. Attacks. Well, we'll block. Kill the Dryad. Here comes Primeval Titan. Yeah. And we're pretty locked under our Blood Moon here. There's a Pauper card that prevents your opponent from playing a land this turn. So your combo is to bounce a spell to lock them out of the game. Astrolabe provides the engine and fixing that make it work. I have never seen the lock your opponent out of playing land Pauper deck. Amulet, part 40. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, this deck. Well, we drew the game a few times. I don't think we're going to win any games with this deck, but we have drawn the game a few times, and the memes actually did things. Bonet gets in with the Primeval Titan, gets some more lands. Untaps. Yeah. Sure. Well, we'll block. Wolf trades, but we do lose Garruk. Opponent has another Primeval Titan. Sure. Yeah, we can't cast our Uro, unfortunately. That's another prime time. They just keep coming. I once saw some guy try Pauper Moonfolk with value lands like Colony Garden. Ooh, that's fun. Well, that's not the worst. At least, if we're going to draw land for the 40th turn in a row, at least that is a land that lets us cast Uro, which is actually very relevant here. Wow, we've drawn lands a lot of turns in a row. Alright. Well, Uro comes in. Draw a card. Holy Mother of Mercy. Another land. Do we have lands left in our deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Well, we're getting the lands out of the way, that's for sure. About it. Pays the pack price. Field of the Dead. Combat. Attacks. I don't think we block here. I think we keep Uro so we can try to draw something. Opponent gets more lands, untaps them. Sure. We'll take it. No blocks. Down to 13. Opponent passes. I'm gonna play Garruk. Fight the Scout. Get Witherrow. Draw a card. Gates of Life. Put a land into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're one snow permanent away. Ooh, hit our opponent. I mean, the Blood Moon is holding so far. Opponent goes to 4. If our opponent killed the Blood Moon, we lose. Once upon a time. Okay, Azusa. That doesn't kill the Blood Moon. Plays Azusa. We might actually be winning this. Is Canada too small of a market, or is there any way Temur could add an option to display the prices of cards in Canada? I would have to talk to Richard about that. I'm really not sure. So far, we haven't really done anything with prices outside of United States. I know someone else asked about like Magic card market prices for Europe. So I'll have to talk to Richard and see if that's something that could possibly happen in the future. You know, let's Ice Fang Quaddle. Ice Fang Quaddle. Yeah, let's go for it. Kill you. Attack. Win? Maybe? Blood Moon? Blood Moon? Alright, opponent scoops it up. That is the power of Blood Moon. I'm good, the Looter Scooter. We're not winning games, but we're drawing games. We are sticking it to people by trolling them for no reason. Yeah, TCG player is one of the main prices, Dick Backhair. There's also a bunch of other options there, too. Spark Double draws the game if you can copy a Garruk Relentless with it. It keeps trying to flip, but it can't flip, so it ends up just scooping, well, drawing the game. Orius Angel handing out a bunch of gift subs, 10 gift subs to Destiny Side Kodo, Finacular, Group Hug, Beastly, Joseph, Magic Matt, Midway, True Gamer, and Safety Spud. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Oh, Vince, oh my goodness. Vince, did you just send your chat over here? Vince. Oh no. You know that Vince is in the chat room when all of a sudden people start talking about how wonderful his beard is. Oh, well, welcome. I appreciate you rating Vince, even if it does mean putting up with insults to my obviously better than yours beard. Hopefully your stream was good. You've come in right at the end of our stream, really. We have not won many games of Magic, but we have drawn a bunch of games and made some opponents very confused and miserable. So I think that counts as a win on some level, even as we are constantly losing. Well, Astrolabe. Come on, Blood Moon. Renin 6. Renin 6, probably not going to do it. Opponent being on the play is very frightening here. Opponent. Oh boy, double Amulet? Our deck does not believe in Artifact Hate, apparently, so we're not dealing with those ever. Fitz doesn't really have a beard. He just talks big like he does. He's kind of like Crim Jr. Maybe I'll call him Crim Jr. Because he acts like he has a standing to be in the best beard of Magic debate. But really, when you look at his face, you're like, is that even a beard? Does that even count? How do you draw games with the deck? I didn't know this was a combo until today, but if you could Spark Double, copying a Garruk Relentless, and get that down to 2 or less loyalty, which is pretty easy, you just fight a wolf token. Then you have a Spark Double that is a Garruk that wants to flip, but it can't flip because it doesn't have a backside, so it just keeps trying to flip over and over and over again until the game draws. If only Once Upon a Time could find a Blood Moon, that would make us happy. Well, let's just Renin 6. Get back. I mean, I guess we'll need a land to play Blood Moon anyway, so get back the land. Pass the turn. Hope for no Titans. Hope that we get to Blood Moon. Come on. No Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan is lethal here if our opponent has it. With double Amulet. Hey, what's up, Illusion Donate? How are you? Opponent. Bounce land. Doing prime-timey things. Gramstark has the best beard in Magic. Graham's beard is fine. It's reasonable. Relive the joy of Teferi Knowledge Pool. Ooh, yeah, that would be a fun one to revisit. Oh, opponent does have Titan? That's 6 mana. That seems like a Titan. And then it should just kill us. I mean, I guess you don't keep hands that don't have a Titan. So Teleria West gets packed, gets Titan. Yeah, alright, sure. Well, yeah, Summoner's back. Hey, what's up, Croju? How are you today? Yeah, more Teferi Pool could be fun. I think we just concede here. Titan, I mean, it should just be literally lethal. Titan, haste, pump it +2/+0, double strike. That should be 16, right? I think. Hey, thank you, Rev Havoc. Yeah, I think we're dead. Let's just go. We play some really long opponents, stumbling and bumbling around there. So let's just go to our last round. We got a game off of that one. We have one more chance, and I guess in defense of our deck, we only got 0-2'd once, and we have drawn a couple of games along the way. So, I mean, even if we do untap, it's not like we have anything that's gonna change it. Like even if we untap, we take up our Renin 6 and still lose the next turn. So it's not like we have anything that actually kills a Titan. All right, last chance for the deck. Can we avoid the 0-5? Can we draw any more games? We've played 2 matches that were an hour long. We timed out 1, 2, and 2 in our last match. Yeah, it depends on what lands they get. Traditionally, you get the land that gives it +2/+0 at haste, then you get the one that gives it double strike. But regardless, it doesn't matter. Like, even if our opponent can't kill us that turn, we have no way we can actually get back into the game from that point. How much longer are we live? Well, assuming this match fires at some point, about until that match ends. So, based on this deck, it could be another hour, which would make it an above-averagely long stream, or it could be super quick and it's a fast match. So, however long this match takes. The deck is not a really competitive deck, Instamix. It's kind of it's got some funny, cool cards, but it's basically a against the odds deck built around the theme of trying to be able to draw the game. So it's not a literal against odds deck, but that style of deck. So it's not a deck that is actually competitive. It plays some cool cards though, and it does win games on occasion, and it does draw games on occasion. But yeah, it's not something that you would. Could you play it like an F&M or something? For sure, but could you win a GP with it? Not a chance. Yeah, it's that is what it's doing. It's doing weird things. Well, one last chance. Can this deck? If we whiff on this again, I'm going to. Well, you got to take the land, I think. We'll take Snow-Covered Island. Play Snow-Covered Island, go. Well, we have the Garruk. So this means the draw the game plan could be online. Any plans to do more stream highlights? Have been fun to watch every Sunday. It's possible they return at some point in the future, Looter Scooter. Opponent, Dark Slick Shores. Oh, opponent's playing Mill? Dredge? Oh, dear. Well, I guess this is a matchup where drawing the game could be relevant. Let's play Wooded Foothills. Astrolabe. Draw a card. Crack this. Snow-covered mountain. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. Scred you. Pass the turn. I really want to see modern colorless stacks be a thing. That could be sweet. I wonder if the tools exist to build a colorless stacks deck. The problem is you don't have the fast mana that you have in Legacy. I think that's the biggest issue is that's what you're lacking. Like the Ancient Tubes and the other lands that just let you start playing those things really quickly. In Modern, like, yeah, you can play Trinisphere on turn 3, but is that really very effective? That's kind of the issue, I think. Well, maybe stream highlights will return. The challenge had been figuring out what they're really about that makes them different than the stream replay where you just have the whole stream there. Sometimes they felt like it's just kind of, I don't know, a slightly shorter stream replay. So trying to figure out exactly the way to handle them has been a bit of a challenge. But I'm sure we will have something along those lines returning. Well, let's Quaddle. Draw a card. Alright, sure. Opponent's going to start hiding their love away. Is Modern as vulnerable to Chalice? Haven't come up with it. Seems like a potential problem. Really depends on the deck. There's some decks that pretty much... Mesmeric Orb. That's not a thing we can kill. I think... apparently, the person that went 5-0 with this deck, it sounded like played Jund. Basically every round of the league. So it might just be that it hit the right matchups when we have played a wider range of matchups, which has been a bit of a problem. Well, Garruk. Make a wolf. Yeah, pass the turn. I think we're on the draw the game plan. Like, play fast enough that our opponent's the one that times out and draw the game. Because we're going to mill out here, so I think that's what we're doing. Draw the game, draw the game. This video cries out for stream highlights instead of full gameplay. Yeah, that's been one of the challenges with the stream recently. People have said that they want more like janky decks, but then when you actually play janky decks on stream, and you can't fast forward and you can't do any editing, you end up sitting through a lot of somewhat interesting games to see the one cool thing that happens, like an Against Odds episode. So I think you should do a stream highlight from like 3 streams. That way, it's a way to have advertised the replays while giving those who have watched the instant replay the best memories. That could be a good idea. Combining multiple streams together. Well, there goes a Spark Double. And no attacks. Oh, if we don't have a land, I'm going to be so upset. I probably should have checked. Nope, no lands. Oh, this mana base. Oh, the best mana base in the world. Pass the turn. I like reserving janky decks for ATO and then some much approved videos. Yeah, it's a really tough thing to figure out, because then if we play kind of like competitive but not super interesting decks on stream, then there's people that don't really like that, and they feel like it's not unique or spicy enough. I mean, in a perfect world, decks are competitive and unique and spicy, but that sweet spot is sometimes a lot harder to hit than oh no. One card deeper for the spark double. We're gonna get milled out, aren't we? I think we are. We just can't find our spark double. Boy, we were so close. Goyf, Prismatic Vista, Crack Prismatic Vista. And our deck does not. They milled our other. Oh my goodness, I hate this deck. I mean, I don't hate the deck. I think the deck's a cool idea, but this mana base is infuriating. Literally infuriating. Pass a turn. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord Almighty. Ah! Oh no! Oh, if we don't hit this, we are very much running out of time to hit our spark double. Please stop milling them. We need to draw one of them. Bolt milled. Prismatic Vista milled. Opponent cracks. We really need to draw this game. Visions. Draws 3 cards. Lightning Bolt. Well, make a wolf. Oh man, what a nightmare. Any chance of Commander Clash getting streamed? We usually do a live video. I don't think we can win by attacking with 1 and 2 powered creatures and upping the number of cards that are being milled by these mesmeric orbs. I think we are basically 100% in on getting milled as little as possible, finding a spark double, and drawing this game. I don't think the other way we could potentially win is building up a board that is big enough to win with 1 attack to play around the mesmeric orbs. Yeah, we play the Tarmogoyfs though, and playing both of them, we're gonna get milled for 10 cards. Is it worth it? Like, do we just kill ourselves trying to put the Tarmogoyfs on the battlefield? Maybe? Opponent. Mission briefing. Did they just surgical extraction Uro and then not take Uro? Glimpse the unthinkable. Yeah. Sure. Opponent. Cracks. Rainforest. Make a world and drop 2 Goyfs in. You should still kill them next turn. Yeah, I don't know if there is a next turn, but with our opponent spending 6 or 8 life this turn, Goyfs might be worth trying. They're going to put us to the point, though, where we're going to get milled out by basically 1 mill card. Opponent also has a million drown in the locks. So, resolving a spark double, definitely not a guarantee. Making my first attempt at building commander. Opponent mills us for 10. Yeah. Hits another spark double. Well, can we draw a spark double this turn? I think we have to go for it. So, run out Quaddle. Draw a card. Not spark double. Get milled. Please not spark double. There we go. All right. Yep. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Attack you. Maybe this bolt does it. Opponent goes to 5. Bolt you. Oh. Okay. I guess that was another out. Opponent spent so much life they turned on lightning bolt as a potential out. Okay, that also gets there. Boy, we lost our spark doubles, but we got the win. Goodness. All right, Veil of Summer in. Blood Moon's out. Spell Snare in. Scred's out. The combo seems so good in this matchup. It does. So the combo that draws the game is get down a Garruk Relentless, copy it with Spark Double, and then fight the Wolf token with the Spark Double copy. It goes to 2 loyalty. It keeps trying to flip. It can't flip because it doesn't actually... Excuse me, it doesn't actually have a backside. So it just keeps trying to flip forever until the game draws. And apparently, Bird, maybe we'll get a win. Maybe we can avoid the 0-5 at least with this deck. Wouldn't mind drawing the game one more. Drawing the game actually seems pretty legitimate against Burn. Like, that seems like something we want to be doing. We don't really have any combo pieces at the moment, but that's fine. What did Foothills go? We also got to get our lands out of our deck, because once they get milled, things are very bad. Because we already have not as many fetchable lands as we really would like. So we definitely have to be aware of trying to get mana on the battlefield. Stopping routes, tapped. Misty Rainforest. And let's just pass. Pass the turn. Bone it. Surge for Skanta. This stream wins the award for number of times you explain the combo. There have been a lot of questions about how the combo works, which makes sense. It's weird. It is a weird combo. Thankfully, it's a short combo to explain and not like a 5-card combo. Yeah, Arland doesn't actually work because Arland transforms when you activate it to make a 2/2 wolf. So you would make a Spark Double copy, you would activate it to make a 2/2 wolf, it would try to transform, it wouldn't be able to transform, and then that would be that. But what makes it work with this is, that would have been sweet earlier. What makes it work with this Spark Double Garruk combo is Garruk has a static ability that makes it flip. So it just keeps triggering and triggering and triggering and triggering, that's the part that draws the game, is the constant triggering. More lands. Well, play the land. Uro. Oh my goodness, too many lands. Prismatic Vista, cracked Prismatic Vista. Snow-covered island. Get in with our Icewind Quaddle. Well, we've drawn all of our lands. We're not going to have to worry about hitting lands. They're gone. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Davian? We're not winning, but we're annoying people, which is a form of win. Does Brought Back work with Perforos's ability? Opponent mills us for a bundle. Yep. I think so. I'm trying to think of a reason why it doesn't. Perforos just sacrifices, right? Sacrifice being the next end step. Yeah. Ew. That's a... Oh, they knew about it in our hand. All right, sure. So there goes our Goyfs. Do they have another one for Uro? Well, Uro. And Uro's going to have to lead us to victory here. That is our clock. Uro draws a card. Do we have a land? We should have one more snow-covered forest. All right, wooded foothills. Hopefully. Okay, one more snow-covered forest. Uro stays. Ren in 6. Ping you. Get in all the damage we can. Hit ya. Down to 13. Come on, Uro. Yeah, I believe that does work with Perforos. Shouldn't we remove the Garruk because in case of another surgical? Yeah, that Actually, you're probably correct. Podit. Ensnaring Bridge. Ugh. All right. Well, now we need the combo. Get back a land. Get in for one. Oh, we don't have an answer to this. We don't play. Our deck does not believe in artifact destruction. It's against our code. So we don't have a way to ever get this off the battlefield. So we're gonna have to win through it somehow. Opponent mills a Spell Pierce. Tap land. Another Ensnaring Bridge. Well, Quaddle. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. We're burned. We're burned now. Ping you. Go to combat. Hit ya. Bird deck. Bird deck. Ooh, sorry, opponent. 1. Lightning Bolt Tron. 2. And we avoided the 0-5. I have never been happy to... I have never been so happy to just avoid going 0-5 with the deck. Lightning Bolt saves the day. Temur Bird. Well, the kids did not eat from that one. So what do we learn about this deck? Biggest takeaway, the combo is cool. I didn't even know this was a combo. I'm glad we tried it. The combo was funny. I think there might be a way to, like, slot it into it. Maybe you could play Garruk. Isn't that bad of a card. Maybe you can just, like, tutor up one Spark Double. I wouldn't be surprised if sometime, in some form, this combo could do something. Biggest takeaway of the deck is it needs more lands that tap for mana. One thing we consistently ran into was, if you look at the lands that we have that can tap for mana, there are a total of 7. If you look at the number of fetch lands in our deck, there are 13. One of the things our deck wants the ability to do is to, on like turn 8, play Garruk, play Spark Double, draw the game. Because we only have 7 lands that make mana, that's not actually a line that exists in our deck because we just don't have enough lands. So I think what I would do would be to maybe cut like a Prismatic Vista, maybe a Wooded Foothills, and add in just two more mana producing lands, and that would, just that tiny little bit of a change would go a long way. Also, I don't really think Repudiate Replicate did anything. It's kind of cute and funny. We didn't do much with Shadow of a Doubt, but the core of the deck felt okay. Like, Ren in 6, Garruk I think is actually pretty powerful. Once Upon a Time, obviously, Uro was good, the Blood Moons were fine in their good matchups, and we were close in a lot of other games, so there was some upside there, but... oh my goodness. Open some boosters anyway. I have 9 treasure chests. All right. We got 9 treasure chests. Let's open them. We did draw the game and make opponents miserable. So let's count that as a win and open up 9 treasure chests. Treasure chest number 1. What do you get? Complete set. Defense Grid, Legacy Protection card, 45 play points, which is nice. That's a decent chunk of play points. Chest number 2, let's get that full set. A full set for Spark Double combo. Reweave, there was a time when this was a key card in Brawl 1v1 EDH, before Brawl got banned in 1v1 EDH. Brawl and then just like polymorph Brawl into Emerald. That was basically what the deck did. Whoa, 125 play points. Well, that's a nice chunk of play points. That's like $12.50. That's like a draft's worth. Reach the Branches has been downgraded into an uncommon since it was originally printed in Morningtide. Next up, we get Ball Lightning. People love Ball Lightning decks. And Corrupted Crossroads, meh. The Devoid land. Devoid is on my short list of worst mechanics of all time. I hate the Devoid mechanic. It's so pointless. It does nothing. It's like just such a pointless mechanic. 30 play points. 5 play points. Angel of Condemnation, Fathom Troll. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal 3 non-lands. Put them into your hand. So draw 3 for 5, but they're 3 non-lands. Maybe be like okay-ish for Commander, but not great. I will explain the combo after we finish our treasure chest before we wrap things up. Grappling hook, play points. Come on, 2 more. Give us that complete set. Journey to Eternity is a sweet card. Not a valuable card, but one last shot. Can we get the complete set? We get Spell Twine. Exile target instant sorcery card from your graveyard to target instant sorcery from an opponent's graveyard. Copy those cards, cast those spells without paying their mana cost. I mean, it is pretty powerful, but you do need your opponent to have a card in their graveyard for it to work. So there is risk, but I can see that being an against odds card. So the combo of the deck is basically get a Garruk Relentless on the battlefield. It's a planeswalker that flips when it has 2 or less loyalty. Copy it with Spark Double, so you have a Spark Double copy of it. Fight the Wolf token that the original Garruk made with the Spark Double version of Garruk. That's going to put that version down to 2 loyalty, which is going to make it try to flip, except it can't flip because it doesn't have a backside. So it's just going to keep trying to flip because of that static ability that says it has to transform, and it'll keep doing that until the game draws. And then we start over and do it again the next game. So, on that note, everyone, that brings us to the end for tonight. So, we will be back about 24 hours from now, 25 hours from now, with another one. Probably play some Standard tomorrow. Can you explain that if you do IRL, the game will draw? Because some people in the chat think you will lose. No, you will. If you did it in paper, the game would draw. You would not lose. The game would draw. Basically, the game would, within the rules of the game would put itself into a state where it just could not progress anymore. And that would end with that game being a draw. So if you were playing your first game of a match, basically it would be like that match never happened. You would just throw that aside, start back over with game 1. Technically, the record would be 0-0-1 for the draw, and you would go back to first person to win 2 matches. So it basically is just like it never happened. So, Papa Smuff, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So, reminders, Replay YouTube. If you want to look back on us drawing games or any of the old streams, you'll find them there. Normal YouTube, Budget Magic tonight, tons of other stuff coming out in the near future. Crim videos, Sweet Against the Odds, some Commander videos with Temur. One more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a Sweet Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one. They'll hook you up for free. And most importantly, thank you to all of you for hanging out, for having fun, for sticking with us. We finally got a win with the deck, and we drew some games along the way. So sticking with us through the jank. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful Monday evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. More fun, playing probably Standard, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So until then, have a wonderful evening, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.